Hi, this is Jane from Golden House Tarot. This reading is for Aquarius for February 2018. There's some very interesting story here, Aquarius. The cards we have at the moment are the King of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, the Fool, the World, and the Six of Pentacles. What I see here is that you're in a space at the moment where you're trying to make a decision. You're actually feeling, I'd say you're actually feeling almost that you might be in a rut, or that you're worried about moving forward with an opportunity because you're waiting for the perfect time for something to happen. When I look at the Four of Cups, it's often considered the card of boredom, being in a place of boredom. But what it really is saying to you that opportunities can present themselves and you don't see them because they're not what your perfect visualization is of an opportunity. If we start here with the King of Swords, the King of Swords represents someone who is logical, forthright, but not necessarily emotionally connected to you. It can be yourself, it can represent yourself, or you're feeling that way at the moment. Or it can be somebody in your circle who could help you, a boss, a mentor, a friend, but somebody who is, very logical in their thinking, who's very unemotional, practical, clear-cut. It's that kind of a person, or authoritarian type of person. Interestingly, underneath is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is almost has the opposite qualities. Her knowledge comes from inside. It's knowing inside what's right for you and how you feel about something. It's having an inner knowledge. Sometimes we don't recognize the inner knowledge, or we don't actually even understand how important our intuition is. But these two cards together say to me that if there is something that you're feeling stuck in, that there are tools here to help you. There are people around you that can give you very practical, clear-cut, honest advice. But there's also inside you a knowing of whether this opportunity is right for you. And it's about, stepping back and listening to your intuition, and also taking on board the truth, the information that's given to you, and knowing whether this opportunity is right for you. In saying that, having the Fool here, the Fool is someone who stands on the precipice and thinks about, shall I not? It's a card of taking a leap of faith. So in this instance, what I would say to you, if you feel that this is something that would work for you, take a chance. And I'd say that because whatever it is that's happening, the cards around you here, the Ace of Swords, the World, this represents a new beginning for you. Something that's may even be something that you considered before and have put aside. But the Ace is going to give you clarity about this. So you'll know whether it suits you or it's not for you. You just have to listen to yourself. Because the Ace of Swords and the World are here, this is like having the world at your feet. This is an opportunity to move forward into a new cycle, to advance, to do. It's a do well kind of card. It's a good feeling kind of card. The Fool provides the enthusiasm and the innocence and the leap of faith, and the World provides you with the opportunity to do well in whatever you're moving forward. Now, as a cautionary card, we have the Ten of Swords. This can be about how you've been feeling. This can be the weight that you've put on yourself by not making the decision, or it could be the result of over the past few months feeling like you've been unsupported, that every move you've made is just not worked out, you've taken one step forward and two steps back. It can actually, you know, even mean that somebody's been dishonest with you, somebody stabbed you in the back, or just really feeling weighed down with everything. But when you get the Ten of Swords, that represents the end of a cycle. And what it's telling you to do, you can see here, the dark sky's lifting and there's a new horizon. What it's telling you is that as long as you've learned the lessons from the past, as long as you've learned something from the experiences that you've had, as long as you've taken the messages on board about the people that you know you can trust and the people that you really should let go of, that you can move to the next stage, and the next stage can be a new beginning and it can be a better world. Funny enough, the Six of Pentacles here kind of supports the story, because this is about giving and receiving. It means the opportunity is here for you to give something back, but also that you should not be afraid to receive help from someone who may wish to guide you or give you help. It's a karmic card. What you give out, you'll get back. It's I think it's an interesting story. It can relate to an opportunity at work, even though it's a Cups card, or it can relate to a new friendship or romance. But whatever it is, it's something that's important to you spiritually for your growth and your well-being. And I think it's something that you've been seeking out. To me, it's more a question of your life has felt a little stuck. You've felt like you've been oppressed, or you've struggled in the last few months. You really have felt like you just, you know, you really just want to sit still because you don't want to have to face any more trauma or disappointment. But what these cards are saying is that there's a whole new world out there for you. You take a chance. You're generous with your time and your spirit. You follow your intuition. You take advice from people who know what they're talking about. The new opportunity is here, and the truth is here for you. And you can learn the lessons from the past and move through it. Everybody has those periods in time where, you know, things don't go well for us. If we didn't have those, we wouldn't really appreciate the wonderful opportunities we've got. Look at these opportunities. Look at the things that you thought, no, this isn't really what I wanted. Give something new a try. Compromise a little bit in what your expectations are, because I think you'll be pleasantly surprised about how things can work out for you. I hope, Aquarius, that February is a great month. I think it will be intense for you in some ways, but at the same time, I think there are great rewards there for you. I hope this resonates with you. If it doesn't, that's fine. You'll know, because you're an intuitive person, whether this message was meant for you or not. Have a great month. I hope I see you again next month. Thank you.